No, I think that ideology is dumb. Because there are far too many things to be attracted to. Physical attraction is important, don't get me wrong, but everyone's idea of physical attraction is very different. So, what one can't get down with, like what the dude with the little furry brows that the women be going crazy over. I think he a football player or something. I don't know the
Oh, the one
dude's
that
name.
just won the Super Bowl. Isn't it Jalen? It's
Yeah,
freaking Jalen or
let me tell you something. That man
Jalen.
ugly.
Who?
To me,
Who?
Jalen ugly.
Who?
And so I'm sorry. I saw them furry brows and
You
I
can
was
fight that
like,
battle on
Ain't
your
nothing
own.
ugly about him.
I
Ain't
don't
nothing
know.
ugly
We
about
will
him.
not take no Jalen slander.
I'm so sorry. But I saw them
None.
little furry
None.
brows and I just got completely, I was like, I don't see what they see in him.
She
But
said
that's
the
me.
furry
But that's just
brows.
he got furry brows. But that just that's just an example
I'm
of
appalled. That's
physical.
crazy.
That's just an
Appalled.
example of how
Mm.
physical attraction varies. You know what I'm saying? Like what one might find attractive, others don't. So, like conventionally attractive people tend to find it easier to attract people, but that doesn't mean anything because conventionally attractive people usually rest on their looks and they have no substance. So substance really matters. Looks catches them, but substance really gets people. And for me, I'm a substance person first. Like I'm cool with attraction, but I if you have substance, you can be that far from ugly and I'll take you because I love a good person. So I don't think that black pill ideology is it sounds really
Right,
So
but
on
to
your
be
last comment, so
Mhm.
how do you, when you meet men in the streets, right? Because you don't get their character first. How do you know if you even will allow them to talk to you, or do you just allow all men to talk to
when
you
you
once
meet a
you clear the
man in the
conversation?
streets, you absolutely get their character first.
Do
You
you?
it's
I
because
think you get their mask first.
well, what I'm saying is you can see how they approach you. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can see some of that
Mm-hmm.
because when men approach you, some men the way they look at you, you can tell they just lusting after you. Some men come very respectful. It's really in the conversation that they have. They could be really funny and don't get me wrong, everybody approaches with a mask. But
Mm-hmm.
when you meeting in person is the best way because it's the only way you can see personality and you can see
Mm-hmm.
a tiny bit of character. It just depends on how they approach you. Dating apps are dumb. So just
yeah, but the
man,
problem
But
is
that's all
that
people are
the
using in
yeah
this day
the
and age
well,
and
and the
generation.
challenge is no one cares what like we think as a panel. They want the hot 22-year-olds that are like on Supermom. It's what are the young women doing? I think everyone's over, let's say 25 on the panel. I am too, so it's not a dig, but I'm just being honest here. They care about what are the 22-year-old women doing to meet men, and it's all online, like you said.
But that
I
that
wanted to
statement
address the
attests to my entire point,
Mhm.
which is like everything that we talk about on this panel is like anecdotal and outdated and like not what's actually going on in the world. And then when I talk about what's going on in the actual dating pool, because everybody always says the prime of the woman is 18 to 23 or 25 or whatever. And I'm
Yeah.
telling you what the 18 to 25 majority of them think. And then we keep talking about something that they're not talking about, they're not thinking, they're not trying to
Yeah,
do.
to be fair,
So
most men can't get access to them. Like most men
like
can't.
I
Most
don't
men can't.
understand
And
what the
I don't. I'm not.
conversation really
And I
turns
don't. I
into.
don't know. I don't know about the guys on this panel. So I'm not a dig. Not a
Yeah,
dig.
yeah,
I'm
you
just saying
good.
in general.
So,
In general, most men can't get access to
so
18 to
bougie.
25.
If you saying that most girls are selling pussy from 18 to 25, I'll accept that,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not even arguing with you on that. The point of the conversation is the people that's not selling pussy, that's not trying to get the best rate for vagina, they need some place to go to. So we need to have a conversation for the people that are not soliciting cash for gushy vagina. Okay?
I'm not saying
Well,
that we
well,
shouldn't
no,
talk
but
about it. I'm saying that for me to actually be in the generation that I'm telling you what my generation is saying, and then everybody's like, that just can't be true. You're wrong. You don't know what you're talking
We
about.
never
I'm
said it
like,
was.
Nobody
There's a
said it was
difference.
no,
There's
wrong.
a
it's happening.
there's a difference. We're
Hold
not
on,
saying
y'all.
that it's. Go
Nice.
ahead,
Ain't
Quay.
you a millennial? I just want to, yeah.
I'm actually
Let me say
the
something real
first
quick
year
before
of
y'all go ahead.
Gen Z.
All right, so look. I think that a lot of us are ignoring a major point, right? I'm hearing about the black pill, which I think is effectively waving the white flag, and we probably shouldn't do that, right? There's about to be a serious pendulum swing. Anyone who's paying attention to the economy, anyone who's paying attention to the technology, understands that sex workers are almost obsolete. I give it another 2 to 5 years, probably closer to two, before OnlyFans women are effectively eliminated. And who's going to be in the places of it? The people who understand STEM, the people who are working in technology. I don't know if you realize it, but the younger generations are so disconnected that they can actually deal with
AI.
computers and AI. There's a bunch of AI OnlyFans girls, and they're on the rise right now, and they do everything you want, and you don't have to pay them as much. And men who are so disconnected, these young Gen Z guys, especially Generation Alpha, these guys who don't even get their driver's license to a later age now, these guys who are so wrapped into technology and order their food so they don't have to leave the house, these guys are ready for that. They're coming out with robots that are doing it, and they don't say no. People don't understand that part of it. Most of these soft, cush jobs that are AC, they're gone. They're going to be gone. Technology is replacing all of it. All of it. So what I'm saying is that there's going to be a serious pendulum swing. And it's going to be in the favor of men. And if you understand that most women, in my opinion, married out of bare necessity, right? To me, that's what it looks like, particularly these modern day women. That's what they're marrying for, is out of necessity. They're going to go back to that. There's men's value is about to raise, and that
Yeah.
if we don't teach these younger children how to be wives, then they are likely going to be in trouble unless they are prepared to work extremely hard, which I don't think that most of them are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like we
Do
don't
y'all
really
think? Do
care.
y'all think sex work
unfortunately,
is free, really?
I don't think that's reality, because women will pick sex work over wives. Women will pick to
Well,
be.
what
I
I'm
think
saying is that sex
prostitution
work
will
won't be
be.
available. It won't be
Mm,
available. I'm telling you, it won't. It's not going to be available.
I,
It's already started to be replaced.
well, I would
You
disagree.
saying
I
that?
think it'll be like Tinder. Like you can do platinum Tinder. What do you think that is? It's like
You
women to your
saying that
door.
though,
Go ahead.
Trev,
Go
is
ahead.
the same way that the younger generation says marriage isn't purposeful because I can just go and buy the girl that I want, right? So now what you're saying is sex work isn't purposeful because I can buy AI, but you can't buy that girl that you really want. You can't like turn her into AI. People will always spend on what they actually desire for real. A Toyota Corolla will get you from point A to point B, but if you really want a Porsche, you will use your money to go and buy
Well,
what you
like,
actually want, which is the
No,
Porsche,
well,
what I
even
was
though it does the
explaining
same
is
thing.
what I was explaining is that your train of thought is correct for now, but it's outdated, like you were saying earlier, for the younger generation coming up. Y'all not understanding it. So just to put it into perspective, there was a Google rep that was talking about if AI has an IQ of 150 now, by next year they predict it to be 1600. Y'all are not understanding where technology is going and what that's really about to do.
Yeah,
I know.
also,
I do understand where technology is going.
Yeah.
But the challenge is women make 80% of consumer buying decisions. So that means that all of the companies that 80% of their revenue is off of women. Society just is never going to let men have that buying power because they can't sell as much. So in my opinion, they'll figure out a policy or something to get women the money because they get more control when women have the money. So I don't see it ever happening because women have the majority of the voting power. Women have the majority of the spending power too. I would like what you're saying to be true. I would not predict it. Just personal opinion,
Yeah,
but it could
and
be
so
wrong.
it's not
Yeah,
even something that I want.
yeah,
I think it's just
yeah.
something that's going to happen. There's only but so much subsidizing you can do.